In a world scorched by fire and time, where the ghosts of civilization whisper on the radioactive winds, a new age has dawned. An age of titans. The sky, a bruised canvas of orange and ash, bears witness to the last great war. This is not a war of nations or ideologies, but a primal struggle for existence, etched into the very fabric of this broken land. Here, in the heart of the desolation, the last remnants of ancient power rise from the dust to challenge the cold, calculated might of a new, metallic predator. This is the saga of the Dino Lords and the Mecha Drakes. For centuries, they have been the silent guardians of this wasteland. The Tyrant King, a colossal T-Rex clad in salvaged warplate, his roar a thunderclap that shakes the foundations of ruined cities. His scales, tough as dragon hide, are now reinforced with the steel of a forgotten age. His eyes, burning with a fierce, intelligent light, scan the horizon. Beside him stands the Tri-Horn Bastion, a triceratops whose frill is a fortress of impenetrable armor, his horns sharpened to pierce the thickest hulls. And soaring on leathery wings, the Sky Terror, a pteranodon whose beak is a razor-sharp spear, its body streamlined for aerial combat. They are the inheritors of the Earth, warriors forged in the crucible of a world reborn. They fight not for conquest, but for the soul of the planet itself, for the last vestiges of organic life struggling to survive in the shadows of the old world's folly. But from the toxic clouds, a new threat descends. They are the Mecha Drakes, born from the humming, soulless factories of a bygone technological era. Unthinking, unfeeling engines of destruction, their only purpose is to purge the world of what they deem imperfect, all life. Their leader, Unit Zero, a wyvern of chrome and cobalt, its wings solar sails that drink the dying light of the sun. Its claws are plasma cutters, its breath a torrent of superheated energy. Its legion follows, a swarm of metallic nightmares, their optical sensors glowing with cold, red malice. They are the logical conclusion of humanity's ambition, a perfect, sterile force sent to cleanse a world they can never understand. Their programming is absolute, eradicate all biological anomalies. And to them, the magnificent Dino Lords are the greatest anomaly of all. The ground trembles as the two armies meet. This is no mere skirmish, it is a clash of epochs. The Tyrant King lets out a defiant roar, a challenge that echoes across the skeletal remains of skyscrapers. Unit Zero answers with a piercing electronic screech, a sound that grates against the very air. The battle begins. The Tyrant King charges, a living battering ram, his armored head smashing into a line of smaller drone drakes, sending sparks and shattered components flying. His immense jaws, capable of crushing bone and steel alike, snap shut on a metallic wing, tearing it from its socket with a grotesque shriek of protesting metal. He is a force of nature, untamed and raw. Every movement a testament to millions of years of predatory evolution. Meanwhile, the Tri-Horn Bastion holds the line. He is the immovable object against the unstoppable force. A pack of raptor-sized machines, fast and agile, swarm him. They leap and slash with energized talons, their attacks a blur of motion. But his frill shield holds firm, deflecting every blow. With a mighty heave, he drives his horns forward, impaling one of the machines, lifting it into the air and tossing its twitching frame aside like a broken toy. He is a walking fortress, a symbol of defiance, proving that nature's design, honed over eons, is a match for any artificial creation. Each stomp of his powerful legs is a declaration that this land will not fall. Above the fray, the sky becomes a deadly ballet. The Sky Terror weaves through a storm of laser fire, its organic grace a stark contrast to the rigid, geometric patterns of its foes. It dives, wings tucked, a living missile aimed at a larger flying drake. At the last possible second, it extends its wings, barrel rolling to evade a plasma blast, and rakes its razor-sharp beak across the drake's optical sensor. Blinded, the machine spirals out of control. crashing into the earth in a fiery explosion. The Sky Terror shrieks in triumph, a sound of wild freedom against the cold silence of the machines. It is a dogfight between past and future, between instinct and algorithm. But Unit Zero is no mere drone. It is a tactical genius, its processor analyzing thousands of battle scenarios per second. It identifies the Tyrant King as the linchpin of the dinosaur forces. Ignoring the chaos around it, it dives. The air sizzles as it unleashes its primary weapon, a concentrated beam of pure energy. The Tyrant King roars in pain as the beam sears his armored flank, melting steel and burning flesh. He stumbles, his immense strength faltering for the first time. The machines press their advantage, sensing weakness. The tide of the battle begins to turn. The air crackles with the hum of charging weapons as the drones close in for the kill. Seeing their leader wounded, a new resolve hardens the hearts of the Dino Lords. The Tri-Horn Bastion bellows, a sound of pure fury, and charges with renewed vigor, creating a path through the mechanical horde. He becomes a shield for his king, absorbing a volley of shots meant for the Tyrant King. His own armor begins to buckle under the sustained assault, but he does not yield. High above, the Sky Terror, seeing the plight below, lets out a piercing cry, a signal. From the canyons and crevices of the wasteland, a response echoes. More of their kind, ankylosaurs with maces for tails and swift feathered raptors, emerge from the shadows. The reserves have arrived. They are not just an army. They are an ecosystem, united against a common threat. The Tyrant King rises, shaking the earth. The pain has only fueled his rage. He ignores the lesser drones, his gaze locked on Unit Zero, circling like a vulture in the burning sky. With a colossal leap, a feat of impossible strength, he launches himself upwards. His jaws, wide and hungry, aim for the heart of the machine. Unit Zero, for all its processing power, could not predict this primal, desperate act. Time seems to slow. We see the intricate detail of the Tyrant King's battle-scarred scales, the glowing circuits within Unit Zero's metallic frame, the very air shimmering with heat and energy. This is the final moment, the collision of two worlds, the organic and the synthetic, the past and the future, locked in a cataclysmic embrace against a backdrop of a dying world. The clash is deafening, a supernova of light and sound. The Tyrant King's jaws clamp down on Unit Zero's core. The machine shrieks, a discordant wail of failing systems as its plasma core overloads. The resulting explosion rips through the sky, a brilliant, terrible flower of white-hot energy. The shockwave sends friend and foe alike tumbling across the plains. When the dust settles, the Tyrant King stands, heavily wounded but victorious. The remains of Unit Zero fall from the sky like blackened rain. With their commander destroyed, the remaining Mecha Drakes falter. Their hive mind is broken. Their programming collapses into chaos. One by one, they fall silent, their red eyes dimming until they are nothing more than lifeless statues in a vast metal graveyard. Silence descends upon the battlefield, broken only by the whistling wind and the pained groans of the victorious but wounded Dino Lords. The Tyrant King lets out a final, triumphant roar. It is not a roar of dominance, but of survival. A declaration that life, in all its chaotic, imperfect, beautiful forms, will endure. As the last light of the burning sun fades, the Titans stand watch over their reclaimed world, their silhouettes a promise of a new dawn. Their battle is won, but the war for the future of Earth has only just begun. Thank you so much for joining us on this epic journey. If you were as captivated by this clash of titans as we were, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cinematic adventures. Let us know in the comments which warrior was your favorite. Until next time, stay legendary.